feasible to do. And we have plans for a pilot project that will run next fall that will, for the first time, facilitate that process and let us learn from what it will take to make that more feasible to do. In this initiative that I mentioned that is going to be going on this spring, we'll be looking at a variety of ways that both the campuses and our UC Online Ed program can develop courses that will have benefit across the systems. So we'll be looking at a variety of models that might allow a course to be offered not just at one campus, available to students for other campuses, or maybe a course that could be offered simultaneously at different campuses that's been developed one time at one place and then used in other places. There are a variety of different models that we'll be looking at, and we think that there are ways that we can benefit the system at particularly a lower cost and more scalability by taking an approach of looking at how these things can be done system-wide. There are a number of things that I'll probably leave for questions. I want to make just a couple of points. One is that technically there still are challenges that are there. Well, everyone has the internet. Not everybody has it at the same level. There are places where students might have a wireless connection that is relatively slow, and that may still inhibit their ability to fully utilize things. Things are getting better, but not all of the problems are solved. In an online environment, we sometimes try to do discussion sections, and if you get 20 people trying to do a simultaneous discussion with the video, it doesn't work very well, even in the best situations. It will take some time for that technology to grow to where it's going to be easier to do. We can do it pretty well with audio, without video simultaneously, and there are ways it can still be done very effectively, but there still are challenges to come in there. There still are challenges, too, to making sure that the courses that we might be bringing in for transfer credit from outside, say a course that's a MOOC with credit, meets the standards that UC has. We have a process with our faculty senate that reviews all of the courses that we produce and are making available, and that's one of the ways we guarantee that what we're giving credit for are the courses that are in line with the quality that we expect. When courses come from outside the university, they're examined by admissions officers under the guidance of the Senate, and they look to see whether the content and the way those courses are done match the standards that UC wants. Getting ACE credit doesn't guarantee that it will be given transfer credit into UC. It depends on the individual circumstances of that course and how it was taught and what was involved with it before that decision would be made. One example that I'll end with is the course that's been mentioned a couple of times at Irvine that was given credit by ACE. In the article that described that, there was also a quote from the director of distance education there that said that this course would not be acceptable for credit as it was run at UC Irvine because of the differences that were there in the way the exams were given and the identity is monitored. At that level, this course was not one that Irvine would accept even their own course because it's taught differently in the system that was done for a MOOC than it would be on campus. So there are a number of challenges to be laid out, and we're really trying to develop a process that will allow that to occur and end up making it a very effective system that tries to leverage the capabilities with technology that might come from MOOCs that we could coordinate and work with them to find ways to scale it in a way that would be acceptable to UC as a course for credit, and to look at the variety of other things that we might be doing that would enhance the students' access. There are lots of potential benefits, giving them more flexibility in their schedule. There are some students who might learn better online because they can repeat videos and look at them, and they're all things that will eventually have a lot of benefits to students as we develop this further, and that's, I think, with this initiative that's going on in the spring, is